work done here in my office. Welcome. Come on in. You see here's my office setup. I have 3 computers because I'm super important. And my desk here is adjustable, so if I can go up and down with it, and stand up if I need to. Got my picture of the cabin here. Got another one there. Got some knickknacks and things over here. Bob Ross reminding me that there's no such things as accidents, just happy little mistakes or something like that. Yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it. I have a guitar that I never play because I want people to think I'm cool. That's about it. So here in my office, I'm pretty lucky. I have a huge window. I can look out and judge my neighbor's landscaping. Looks great, guys. Does not. Yeah, that's it. But I'm one of the lucky ones to get to have my own office here. So thanks for joining me on this episode of Cribs. So during the quarantine, I try to get outside as much as possible. It's always important for me to be outside in nature and feel the sunlight and get some fresh air, because a lot of times you get cabin fever getting stuck inside, especially when you get that feeling that you can't leave. So I try to take walks around the neighborhood and go exploring with my son in the woods as much as I can. So that's what I'm doing to keep sane. I think one of the most important things about working at home is having a space that you can either leave from at the end of the day, or that you can kind of dismantle, put away. That way your work kind of stays at work, so to speak, and you can kind of escape from it and kind of have your own space inside your house. Again, whether if it's on the kitchen table, cleaning it up and not leaving it out, or if it's your office, just get out of the office. Try to spend as little time in it as possible when you're not working.
Hi everyone, April here. I'm the Recruitment and Retention Specialist here at GetUWired. Doing something a little bit different today in that I am starting out the workspace tour by starting outside instead of starting right at my desk. The reason for that is that I actually work in about 4 or 5 different locations throughout my house on any given day, so we're going to kind of do a quick little overview of all of them. Behind me you see what is probably the second most talked about cabin at GetUWired, which is the Loebick Lodge, where me and my husband Greg, who is our graphic designer, have been working from home for the past few weeks. So follow me along on this journey. One reason that I started outside is because we spend a lot of time out here. So anytime that we're taking like our little 5-minute breaks throughout the day, we're outside, either on the porch, going for a walk down our really long road down that way. Come right in here into the main part of the house. Several times you'll see me working from the couch or the chair here. Couch or chair. So if you notice this background behind me on a video call, this is where I am a lot of times. Coming in here, you see kitchen, very important place where you make snacks. Another place, boom, is our little dining room area over here. You see you've got kind of like this unique setup. This table weighs about 400 pounds. It is never moving. And this is where I do a lot of standing work. So if I have a meeting or an interview, I'm usually standing here and doing my thing. All right. And now we're coming to the main event, going downstairs into the basement, down below. This is the main location where Greg and I both work. Say hi, Greg.
Hello.
So here he is in his fancy adjustable stand desk. And then here we have my setup with my laptop and my personal computer down there. And so down here in our basement, we have a couple of things to help keep us occupied while we are working from home. Pretty lucky in that Greg works from home anyway, so we already had a lot of what we needed here beforehand, but like we have our nice little exercise bike, our little weight stand over here that's actually just a repurposed table. We got tons of books available. So we are set for any time that we need to just stand up and get away from our desk for a little bit. You can also follow me as we go outside here onto the back porch, which is just a really quick, landing out here, and see beautiful azaleas, the wildlife, the greenery. And you can't really see it, but kind of like over here, that's Mount Yonah, a very famous mountain here in Cleveland, Georgia. So that's the quick and dirty tour of the Loebick Lodge and how we are working from home right now. Talk to you later.
Hey everybody, I'm Bobby Valentine, project manager here at GetUWired. Just want to share a little bit about what's going on here in my world during the quarantine. We're still busy helping small businesses succeed, but we're all doing it from our own locations and from our own homes. The quarantine has had its challenges, but it's also had some benefits too. One of those is that I'm spending a lot more time with my family. I have 2 boys. They are 7 and 10, so they're very spirited and very highly active. Normally we're doing soccer practice 3 or 4 nights a week and games on the weekend, but now during this social distancing phase, we're able to spend more time here at home. And one of the cool things we're doing in our free time is working on our trails in our backyard, cleaning up our creek that's in our backyard, and just playing around outside a lot. So it's been a really good time to do that. While working from home has been different, there's been a few things I do that keep me sane and keep me focused on the projects and the tasks at hand. One of those is getting outside and going for a walk every few hours, making sure that my blood is flowing, taking a few breaks here and there to go get water. And then sometimes when the boys are on school, they come up here to my office, which I'll give you a tour of in just a second, to have their PE sessions. So that'll happen sometimes when I'm not on a call or anything like that. During the normal workday. So let's take a quick look around the office here. Let me flip the camera around if I can. So here's a quick tour of my office. It's also a combination of a workout space and man cave. It's probably odd that I'm a hockey fan living here in the South. But yeah, I do love hockey. And here's one of my favorite things here. This is an American flag signed by all of the members of the 1980 Olympic hockey team. So that's one of the cool things that keeps me motivated and inspired up here. But it's also a workout area. So this is where the boys come up and play. We work out together. We wrestle. The floor is foam. And so we're able to roughhouse up here. So it's just a good area to get work done and to stay motivated. So I hope you've enjoyed this little tour, and we'll get back to work now.
What's up, guys? I'm going to show you a little bit of my office now that we're all working from home. So my desk, obviously. Got a monitor here. I just keep my laptop in the desk, so I don't have to worry about it. This monitor is pretty slick. I can kind of move it back if I want to stand up, slide it down if I want to sit down. This chair is pretty cool. It's a company that Thomas actually showed me called Autonomous. Keeps me from just being lazy all day and just sitting down. So I got that, nothing else crazy over here, just some decorations, stuff like that. Let's see, here's my coworker, Linus, who's behaving at the moment. It's not always the case. I've been able to keep pretty busy during the whole work from home deal. I'll actually show you. So at work, Chris is my project manager. He keeps me busy, but my project manager that I live with keeps me way busier. So I have a task list at work, and then I come out here and I have a task list that continues to grow. We have some of the office rules here. These unfortunately don't always get followed. So that's it.
This is our working space from the forest, brought to you by Rocky the Raccoon. This is how we're working. We're in the kitchen. Jose is right here, so we're always close together if we ever have questions or anything. We're close to the kitchen for snacks. And we're even closer to these snacks. So that's helping us stay focused during the day. We don't have to go very far for food and all that junk. We also like to go, we're going to go through the house a second. We have a lot of woods, so we can always just go outside and see what's going on. We can watch the hummingbirds if they happen to be around. And we really like to go out and take hikes in hammock when it's nice outside. So, oh, we have a swing too, or a little bench thing that glides. So sometimes we come out here and eat lunch. So that's what we're doing.
Yep, that's pretty much it. It helps us stay focused, and we come out for fresh air whenever we need to, whenever we feel cluttered or overwhelmed.
Thanks, guys.
Hey everyone, I'm Zach Wallace. I work in the marketing department here at GetUWired, and just wanted to show you guys a quick little overview of my work from home space. So this is the angle people get to see whenever they get into video calls with me, which is super nice because I have this lovely Roman fruit art above me, so that's super nice. It's really putting off the attitude that I want to achieve, which is knock off Olive Garden. So that's super helpful to achieve that. I'm actually working at our kitchen table right now, so I have my laptop here and my second screen there. So it's basically the same setup I had at the office. I was working though here in my movie room where I was working. We don't have a desk in the house currently, so like I said, I'm using the kitchen table. I was just in here using two kitchen table chairs though, so that was a lot of fun. If you want to see a picture of that, it's actually on the GetUWired Facebook page. But I moved out there, and it's actually been a lot nicer to work, just have a actual stable, desk and workspace. But what have I been doing to stay sane? Well, as you can tell, watching a lot of movies and TV shows, watching a lot of franchises and stuff, and getting caught up with a bunch of stuff. I actually got caught up on Degrassi, so #, Canadian teen drama for life. Community just came to Netflix, which is like my favorite show of all time, so I've been enjoying rewatching that. And really just playing games and trying to connect with people as much as possible, even though we are social distancing. So there's a new app called Netflix Party, so that's been really cool. It syncs up everybody's Netflix accounts, and you can kind of watch a movie and chat together. I know there's a new app called House Party, and you can hop on and like play games with your friends and stuff digitally, so that's been really cool. But really just trying to stay as connected as possible and not let this whole pandemic change too much about like day-to-day interaction. So still trying to talk to people and everything. And then just throughout the workday, I like to get up, and we have a fenced-in backyard here, so I'll go out with my dog every couple of times a day, just kind of stand out on the porch for a few minutes and come back in, just trying to clear the head, stretch the legs a little bit. My wife is a wonderful woman, so she's been getting me iced coffee a lot, so I appreciate that in the afternoons. That's been a great pickup. But really just a lot of, not much has changed really, working from home as opposed to working at the office. I'm able to just stay here instead of going in. But other than that, the duties are the same, the workload's the same, the responsibilities are the same. But now also I can just do this anytime I want. So it's whatever. It's just my lightsaber. It's Luke Skywalker's from Return of the Jedi, so it's whatever. It's cool. There's another 2 lightsabers in the background there. So there's another one. It's whatever. Didn't know I was holding one the whole time, did you? Work from home has its advantages.
Hey, my name's Jessica. I'm going to show you how to work from home successfully at your at-home office. It's super important to have a nice, quiet work environment without any distractions, just like you would at work. Welcome to my home office. Great highlights of the home office are proper lighting, so it's not too bright, inspirational messages to keep you going throughout the workday. Have a nice, welcome environment that makes you feel at home. It's important to have no distractions or children around anywhere. Please keep all pets and children out of the office for the most productive skills possible. Dancing is strictly forbidden here at our home office. It's also important to have an ergonomically correct setup so that you are not hurting your back or your spine or your legs. Here you'll see my multiple monitors and keyboards, as well as an important to-do list to jot stuff down as you're going through your workday. Super important is your at-home work attire. Work attire is extremely important for the office, that you still dress as though you are in the office, even though you are not. Please take in my work attire. Thank you so much for coming along with me to this tour of how to work from home, especially in quarantine. You guys stay safe out there and enjoy your time at home. Thanks.
Hey, all you cool cats and kittens, all you GetUWired newsletter followers. My name is Chris Johnessy. I am a project manager here at GetUWired, and here's a little glimpse into my work at home office. So here I've got a little setup here, a little desk. I got a stand desk. Sit here so I don't sit in this chair all day. So I usually stand in the mornings and kind of go back and forth in the afternoon a little bit. So got a nice little space here set up to be able to coordinate and communicate with all of our team members and with all of our clients. So really nice little space here. I do take some breaks here and there, you know, every couple hours. I'll take 5-10 minutes and just get up, and one of my favorite things to do is come over here and practice on my little indoor putting mat. So I do like to try to sink a few putts here and there. Well, not like that. That's one-handed. See if I can redeem myself. Oh, made one-handed. So, so once in a while, I'll come down here and, you know, just putt a couple. Some other things that I like to do while we're here on the COVID-19 hiatus is, you know, we've been working on this basement a little bit, so we did some work around here. Also, I'd like to binge on some Netflix, so we'll come in and we've got this little room in here where we'll sometimes set up and binge on some Netflix and see what we're watching here lately. Oh, looks like we're on Money Heist, so we've been watching Money Heist and just some other movies and things like that, but just really excited to be able to have a great home office and a great company to work for and GetUWired to that allows us to work from home so that people are able to take care of their kids, things of that nature, and still be able to work and get some things done for our clients. So hope you enjoyed this little tour of my home office and really look forward to serving all of our clients. Take care.
Hi everyone, Kyle from GetUWired here. Welcome to my home office / home studio. So I'm a client manager for GetUWired, and my main role is managing an Infusionsoft support desk, which means throughout the day I'm answering support tickets, also conducting one-on-one support sessions via Zoom meeting in which we can screen share with our clients, so I'm able to diagnose any issues they might be having, answer any questions that they might have. Lately, I've also been setting up a lot of webinar campaigns with them, so I'm able to assist in integrating multiple platforms such as Appointment Core, Zoom Webinar, GoToWebinar, and Infusionsoft to help automate the process of sending out invitation emails, tracking registration, attendance, and then automated follow-up emails afterwards. So it's very cool to be able to assist and empower our own clients with connecting with their own potential customers from the comfort of their own home. So this is my setup. I have my second screen. I have studio monitors to be able to listen to music. Have my condenser microphone for optimal sound quality on my calls. And as you can see, I also have my guitar setup over here. I have my Eddie Van Halen signature amp, got my pedal board, got my guitar. So when I'm not working, I can rock out, crank up the amp, have some fun. So I hope you all are also able to have some fun while working from home. Thank you. Stay safe.
Hey everybody, I'm Kyle Waddell. I'm the office manager at GetUWired. Just working from the house here like everybody else, adjusting to this new normal. As you can see, my setup involves a recliner, which I wouldn't recommend for work. I've got my trusty sidekick here, who is generally in the way and not helpful at all times. Got my set up here. We got Mac and Charlie and my laptop in the middle. Been working off of 2 computers since I've been at the house. That's been interesting. I grabbed the wrong mouse about half the time. Watched Tiger King like everybody else in the world. Wow. It was entertaining, but wow. Did a puzzle the other day. I've been playing video games and watching a lot of bad movies, so that really hadn't changed. A little bit of trash TV, but not much. To stay sane, I've really been so busy I don't really have to worry about it. I haven't slowed down at all, which I'm thankful for. I walk down to the dock, the lake, go hang out down there for a little while after work if I need to. Get up and walk around outside for a little bit during the day if I really need to get up and move around, which I do need to do that a little bit because, as I said, this recliner is not ideal for sitting in somewhere for 8 hours straight working on a computer. It's really all I got. Hoping everybody does okay through all this. It's been weird. I know I didn't expect anything like this in our lifetimes. I wish everybody the best. Stay healthy. Stay safe out there.
Hey, it's John here. I'm a developer with GetUWired. So here's my work from home setup. I've got my desk here. I've got a stand desk so I can not spend all day sitting down. And I've got some foam rollers and medicine ball that I can use to roll my feet out on so I don't get tired feet from standing up all day. My desk is set up in our master bedroom. I've got my pull-up bar over there on my closet door, and I've got some exercise bands and some kettlebells that I use during breaks to, keep active, keep the body moving, so it's not, cabin fever sitting at a desk all day. And the bands are actually from resistancebandtraining.com. I'm working on his site today. He's one of our clients, so it's a really great product for work from home. Some of the things I also do during the day are tomato breaks. So I've got an actual timer on my browser here, and it'll set you up to work for 30 minutes or 20 minutes, really focused and concentrated, and then you do a 5-minute break. So that's when I get on my bands and stuff. So that's a Pomodoro technique. So that's my really one thing I do to keep the workday moving along. Outside of work, just hang out with the kids, play with their toys. There's toys, under the bed there. They're all over the place. So that's the main thing that's occupying my time when it's not work time. So that's my work from home setup. I hope you guys enjoy.
Hey GetUWired tribe, this is take 3 of my video. We're standing in my tiny home, and this is my journey of working from home during the quarantine. So we have my desk, my general setup here in my kitchen space. So usually I'll just sit down. If it's particularly loud, I'll put on my noise canceling headphones, and then I'll just get to work. So I'll just work all day pretending to be Jessica here at my computer, and I can look outside. All right, let's show you some more of the house. All right, so living in a tiny home with another person and 2 dogs, sometimes you just need a little extra space. So I'm going to show you guys our spare office room that never gets used for some reason. So come on in, follow me. You just come right on in to my cubicle space over here. It's a lot quieter. So we'll just lead you in here. We got a little small seat desk area right here. And yeah, you just sit over here and keep on working. So the last thing I'm going to show you guys, after work I like to come outside. We have a big deck porch patio area. It wraps around the side. So I'll sit out here and, you know, drink my gin and tonics. And I didn't play the mandolin 3 weeks ago, but I still don't play it very well. But I'm going to sing a little ditty. And I can't go to work today, so I'll sit and stare at trees.
Hey there everybody, Dobbin Buck here. Working from home, you know, first thing is setting up my workspace. So Elizabeth, my incredible wife, helped me set up my little workspace here. So I have this room, and traditionally is my fly tying room, but we changed my fly fishing, fly tying desk into my home office desk. So I've got both my screens operating there, and we've moved my fly tying operation to a smaller desk and got some of my books and things handy. So it's a nice room, a nice environment to work with. I brought my work chair, my Herman Miller Aeron chair home. That is a lot better than sitting in the chairs at home. It can keep me operating for, you know, 8 hours a day during the work day, and it's been pretty incredible, you know. And what I've been doing in my spare time to keep it going, you know, keep my juices flowing, get a little energy and stuff like that, is I'm able to step out back here at my house and go fly fishing. There's a little, go out here and just off my deck, got little mountain stream, so I'm able to go out there and catch some trout and get some exercise, some fresh air, and you know, it's not so bad. Keeping motivated, keeping it operating is just making sure that I've got my calendar stacked and things to do, things planned, being intentional with my time, and trying to take advantage of some of the home time to, you know, read more books, expand my knowledge in certain areas, re-engage in different hobbies. You know, playing guitar is one thing I've been engaging in a little bit more, that I'd put aside for a minute. So anyway, you know, life could be a lot worse in the COVID world. I miss being around people a little bit, but it's great being around my wife and my kids and our dogs. Let's see, there's a big dog there and another little one somewhere. But anyway, so that's my deal. That's my thing, my work from home thing, and I'm sticking to it. Have a good day.